Hey there, it's Waste Potential 616 back again with some more comic reviews, and sorry I haven't been that regular, but yeah, there you go. Okay, wanted to start off with the two big events that's going on in Marvel and DC at the moment. So you have FEAR ITSELF, Book 4, and Flashpoint Issue 3. Okay, now let's start off with FEAR ITSELF, Book 4. You know, I'm not digging this. I'm really not. I'm disappointed with this. With this series. I mean, I haven't been following every comic book that says FEAR ITSELF on, although the regular books that I get in my slot, some of them happen to have the Flashpoint FEAR ITSELF logo on, and they're alright. But this crossover, I don't know, Marvel seem to be losing it with their crossovers, and they really do. Now, I'm going to say what a lot of people have said about this. Bucky Barnes as Captain America. Well, we all knew he wasn't going to be Captain America for long. The movie's coming out, so they needed Steve Rogers to be Captain America. He got taken out last issue, old Bucky, which was a shame, and it seemed like they didn't really do the character justice, which is surprising coming from Fraction, because he's done such a good job with the character in the past. So, the problem I have with this title, and with this issue in particular, is while there's kind of a lot going on, lots of explosions and fires and whatnot, at the same time there's not a lot going on. It seems very stretched. I mean, basically what's happened is we've got sort of like, he's kind of the serpent, the anti Odin, basically. I think it might be revealed to be his brother or something like that, I don't know. He's draws energy from people's fear and whatnot, so he's empowered certain characters to be his agents of fear, and they're just going around smashing up the world. He's getting more powerful. Yes, Odin's worried. He's thinking about attacking Earth, trying to get rid of all the humans, so the serpent won't be that powerful. And the hero's general reaction to the various situations going on. And it just seems very forced and very rushed, and the characters, I'm not getting an emotional connection with them so much, and as I say, not a lot's going on. I mean, this is partly due to the fact that a lot of the events are taking place in other books. I mean, they even have this thing at the end of each issue where it's like, oh, read these comics to find out what goes on here. And I can't afford that, you know. I can't get all these books. So ultimately, I'm quite disappointed. I mean, I'm getting Uncanny X-Men anyway, so I get to see a Juggernaut fight. I mean, hey, don't get me wrong, there are some good points to this. I mean, I think the Juggernaut looks cool in his new costume. Stuff that's been going on in the Thunderbolts has been quite good. I mean, there's a thing that interests me here, and it's something I really did enjoy, whereas Tony Stark seeks an audience with Odin, and basically his sacrifice is it sounds kind of weird, but it's done quite well. It's him drinking again, and it's basically the worst thing he could possibly do to himself, because he's a former alcoholic, and, well, are you ever a former alcoholic? And that was quite a nice touch, but am I going to have to get Iron Man to see what goes on with that, or will it just carry on in the next issue? Now I am going to carry on with this series because, hey, I want to see what's going on. I want to be, it's a way of being part of the Marvel Universe, you know. I want to be informed. But ultimately, this has been a very disappointing comic, and a disappointing crossover. So, that's my opinion on that one. Okay, Flashpoint issue 3, a bit more positive. I mean, I said this before, and I'm going to say it again. Jeff Johns, Andy Cooper, what a combination. Andy Cooper's artwork it's brilliant. It's getting so excited, I'm falling all over myself. It's really good. It's top quality stuff. And you know, Jeff Johns, once again, his writing is really good. He has a love for the characters, a love for the DC universe, and that shines through a lot of his work, especially in this. The plot's moving along nicely, but a bit slow. I think a bit slow. The flow's quite nice, but I think it's moving along a little bit slow. I mean, the artwork, this is amazing. Look at that. Well, you can't really see that on this camera, but trust me, it's good. Now, spoiler alert, the Flash last issue tried to get his powers, he got fucked up. A little bit of a cop-out, he basically just tries again, but it kind of shows his determination because he's all horribly burned and fucked up and everything. And yes, he gets his powers back. The story to start to progress quite nicely. We get introduced to this universe of Superman, and that's handled quite well. We get to see what's going on in good old UK, New Themyscira, with Lois Lane and the Resistance, and some. It's interesting to see some of who the characters are. Grifter, hey Grifter, oh yeah, I forgot. The Wildstorm character is going to be introduced to the new DC universe, so that was interesting. Cut a long story short, I'm really enjoying this. There's nice surprises, the artwork is top notch, and the writing is very good. This is a top notch mini-series. Once again, I can't afford stuff. I can't afford everything with Flashpoint on. I'm only getting this, and it seems to be enough so far. My only worry is that there's only 2 issues left. Because I think the pacing has been reasonably slow. My only worry is it going to be a bit rushed at the end? But I trust in Jeff Johns, so hopefully not. And considering the whole DC universe, the landscape, the continuity, everything's going to be changed. It's all going to take place in 2 issues, and I'd be curious to see how he does that. But top-notch stuff, really good. Just quickly mention, with the huge disappointment of FEAR ITSELF, underneath the radar in Marvel, there is a little story going on, which could have been a big summer crossover, and it's really good. I'm going to talk about it in the next video, and that's Avengers: The Children's Crusade. I'll be back with that soon. Alright.